channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first time seeing my face, well, welcome to my channel once again. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know what to do, baby. And thank you so much for tuning in yet another video. So, judging by the title of the video, I'm assuming that you guys already know what the video is going to be about. So I obviously won't elaborate much on that, but just wanted to like highlight a few things, let you guys know that it's going to be most of the time it's going to be a voiceover, simply because like I don't like talking whilst I'm doing my brows. Like it just disturbs the whole process. I'm just going to be showing you the products that I will be using in this video to achieve the perfect brow. So first up, I have got my shade foundation that I got from NYX Cosmetics, which is in the shade Nutmeg. Secondly, I have got my Spoolie brush. Definitely you're going to need this. You need your eyebrow pencil. Okay, so my one is the retractable one that I got from Inuka. You're also going to need a flat brush. Right, you're also going to need a flat brush. You are also going to need a concealer. In this instance, I won't be using a concealer because I just realized that I ran out of my concealers. So I'll be using this foundation from Maybelline Fit Me, which is a shade lighter than what I am. So it's also going to work. It's also going to come in handy. What else? So you can either use a beauty blender or a blending out brush, right? Either one of the two, it works perfectly fine. And what else? You're also going to need a brow styler. So you're also going to need a brow styler in this instance, and this is also going to help set the brows. Okay, so without wasting any further time, once again, let's get straight into the video. You're going to want to ensure that you're starting off with very clean eyebrows, ensuring that there's no moisture on your brows, because this prevents your eyebrows from being oily as the day goes. So you can use either a cotton pad dabbed in lukewarm water or a towel. Then you can go ahead with your spoolie brush, brush your eyebrow hairs in upward motions just to ensure that your eyebrows are well groomed at the bottom. Now this step is very, very crucial. So you take your eyebrow pencil and you if you've got a heavy hand like me, just ensure that you stroke from the beginning of the brow to the end. Make sure that you stroke as soft as possible, because you don't want to create like a very harsh, really dark brow. So you just stroke from the bottom up until the end of the brow, and then you obviously go to the top. You don't start from the beginning of the brow, you start in the middle. Once again, we're trying to prevent from creating like a really harsh brow. So you start in the middle to the back of the brow, and you just fill in any hairs that need to be filled in. Ensure at the same time that you are also creating the desired kind of style of brow that you want. Okay, so you just fill in the hairs where there's any gaps missing in your eyebrow. So you just fill in towards the back of the brow as well. And from the front at the bottom, you just stroke in upward motion just to create that really natural brow hairs. So on the other side of your other brow, you do the same thing as well. Start from the bottom to the end and so on. So then we're going to go ahead and use our concealer. So you need to be very careful when you're using the concealer, simply because of the thickness and the creaminess and the consistency of it, because sometimes when you make a mistake, it is very difficult for you to go back and rectify it. So in this instance, right, I'm going to start, because I know that I'm not very steady, right? So you need to be really steady when you're using it. So I'm going to start from the middle of my brow to the back of my brow, because I know by the time I start from the front to the back of the brow, I'm already tired. So that can like mess up the whole entire correction of the brow. So I start from the middle, and then I just dab and rectify and correct to the back of my brow. And then I use my concealer in conjunction with my brush again, and I start from the front to the middle. So that kind of like also helps with the kind of shape that I really want to correct, and the kind of shape that I really want to create as well. Then I'm going to go ahead with my beauty blender just to kind of like blend the product out. I'm going to be going in with my foundation. I have a bit of it at the palm of my hand, not the palm, sorry, the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to be using my foundation to correct the top of my brow. So I dab a bit of product, and then I go to the top of my brow. And remember, guys, you're not going to be starting from the beginning of the brow. You're going to be starting from the middle of your brow, like we said, to the back. This is obviously to still not create that really harsh eyebrow that we mentioned in the beginning. So you're going to be correcting from where you used your brow pencil to the back. So for your next eyebrow as well, you're going to be following the same method that you used on your eyebrow on the right hand side. So I just compared my eyebrows to see if they are pretty much the same, and if they're not, you just go back and rectify whatever mistake that you made. So my eyebrows, I think the mistake that I made was that the left eyebrow is slightly bit arched, and then the right hand one was not really arched. So the aim is to ensure that your eyebrows look like twins, okay? Once I've corrected my eyebrow, I then go back in with my foundation just to correct the pencil liner, and then I obviously use my brush just to blend out my foundation as well, to ensure that I get like that really nice natural, effect. I'm gonna go with my spoolie just to brush out the hairs at the beginning of my brow to give me that natural effect. And then I take my brow styler as well. Now this is obviously to set the brows, put them in place, and keep them in check. Okay. Okay, so I realized that I might have made a mistake with the brow styler, so I just rectified that once again. But after that has been rectified, that will be it with the brows today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And obviously, if you'd like to see more of this, please do ensure that you comment on the comment section down below. And up until next time, and thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye.